We were recently given a beehive by our dear friend Sam Noble. A nucleus beehive with a queen and many bees, and hopefully it will grow and expand and we'll have honey. Ever since Sam has been involved in bees and hives, we've been gifted some great honey. We learn more about the bees. In next week's Torah reading, Devarim, we read about bees. Moses recounts a story where the Jewish people went up to the Amorites and they were struck by the Amorites. And it says, "Vayaktu etchem kasher tasen hadvorim, vayaktu etchem b'seir ad chorma." And the Amorites who dwell on the mountain went out against you and pursued you as the bees do. They struck you in Seir. What does it mean as the bees? What's so special? What's the meaning that they pursued you as the bees? So there's a foremost commentator on the Torah called Rashi, Rabbi Shlomo Yitzchaki, who was a French scholar. He lived almost 1,000 years ago. His yartzait, Rashi's yartzait, is this Sunday, Tammuz 29. He's the foremost commentator on the Torah, and he says the following. He says, just as the bees, when they strike somebody, they die. So too, when the Amorites struck you, they also died. Perhaps none of the Jews actually were killed in this war, but the Amorites struck them and they died as the bees die when they sting someone and they leave their stinger within the person. And it, of course, the person is hurt, but usually it's not fatal. We've been very fortunate to study Rashi. In Chabad, we've had a weekly Torah class on Wednesdays, and every Wednesday we study the section of that week of the Torah reading. The Torah reading has 7 aliyot, and there's a way of studying it, a section every single day. Sunday the first section, Monday the second section, and it is customary to study it with Rashi. Chumash and Rashi, and every day another part. So for the last year, full cycle, we finally came to the conclusion where we started and we ended. Every Wednesday we studied the part of Wednesday, the 4th aliyah, and we studied it with Rashi. So as we finished a year of studying the 4th aliyah, we're going to switch to the 2nd aliyah, weekly aliyah, the second section of a Torah reading on Mondays. And I encourage you to join us Mondays at 6 o'clock to explore the Torah reading with Rashi. Have some snacks and discussions with Rashi and other commentators. I also would like to suggest that you too study it throughout the week. It takes a few minutes, and you could study a section of a Torah reading with Rashi and experience it and live with it and learn some message in life. May we have the Torah as our guide, especially in these troubling times. Torah gives us comfort and guidance and teaches us how to live our lives. Shabbat Shalom.